Hey everybody, welcome back to I2I, the place where we talk about anything and everything Disney. My name is Kyle.
And I'm Jessica.
Tonight's Disney's Trivia Night. Tonight's theme is...
Tokyo DisneySea.
Not Disneyland, not Disney Air,
I said Disney.
but DisneySea. Land, air, and sea. Wouldn't that be cool if they actually had a Disney Air?
You would never go. You don't even get in planes.
But what I'm saying is, think about, that was like the rumored joke forever that Tokyo was going to have a Disneyland, a DisneySea, and a Disney Air.
Oh, I never heard that joke. To be fair, I'm always behind on everything.
What would the rides even be like in a Disney Air?
Maybe it would be like zero gravity. You know, like when you go on the space station and zero gravity.
It feels like it's a one-note theme that you could do. Hey, we're up in the air.
What are you gonna do in the sea? Hey, we're in the water.
Oh, there's lots of things you can do in the sea. We'll talk about some of them tonight. We welcome you guys here. Thanks for hanging out. This is the first time we're back together because we were both off 2 weeks ago because we had to go see Shang-Chi, and hope you've watched our review of that either here or on our reviews channel for the spoiler
And we
one.
hope some of you have seen the movie so that we know whether our thoughts are alone or not.
Alone or not? Yeah, we like that one, right?
It was
fine.
mediocre.
It was fine.
I feel like we are definitely in the minority because everybody else I hear has like obsessed over this movie.
Yeah.
And that was not us.
Yeah.
So.
Well, so you can tell us how you think about it there in the chat window if you'd like. Hope you've checked out our review there. Last week, Jessica was just not able to be here, so I pulled something together. It was probably a hot mess, let's be honest.
You didn't take notes, but I know you've got the clip of it. So.
I did write down all the things.
You just didn't use my special friend's notebook.
Jessica, do you want me to mess up your friend's notebook?
No, that's true.
I mean, come on.
Keep your hands off my notebook.
Anyway, let's say hello to a couple people who are already here. We've got Thomas Dinsmore, Pamela, Avery, J.M.'s in the house, Daniel Halverson. Good to see all of you here. Still haven't seen Shang-Chi, seen it Sunday. It's worth seeing, I think. I mean, I would say you need to...
It's definitely worth seeing. I don't understand the hype, I think. Now, I understand the hype over the main character, the actor.
Yeah.
Tell me his name, Kyle. Tell me his name.
Shimu...
The main character.
Yes. We can't pronounce it. We're going to butcher it.
I think he's wonderful, and I've loved him since watching Kim's Convenience on Netflix.
Yeah.
But the movie,
It's fine. Not the worst, not the best either. Of the MCU films, at least. Definitely better than Wrinkle in Time.
Oh!
That will forever
Literally, watching a video of a dog walking around a park would be better than Wrinkle in Time. See,
Avery, we know what it looks like, his name. In our southern accents, trying to pronounce that is just...
It's going to be wrong.
Simu Lu is how I think it's said.
I don't think that's right.
Simu Lu. I don't know. Matthew's here. Good to see you. You like the Hawkeye trailer? I love the Hawkeye trailer. It was so fun. Jessica wasn't able to do that one with me either, but that was just, it's like a Christmas trailer, like because it's coming out at Christmas time. Oh. You know the character of Hawkeye.
I know who Hawkeye is.
Make sure you
the one that went on a killing rampage in the last Avengers movie.
Yeah, they mentioned that in the Simu Liu. Simu, that's right, Simu Liu.
No, he said Simu.
Simu.
Liu.
Shamu? Simu? Simu.
How? Let's move on before you offend somebody.
I probably
please.
will. Everybody's so offended these days anyway. It doesn't matter. Let's see.
It would take effort to be worse than Wrinkle in Time.
Yes.
That's my point exactly.
Which
there's
is
probably nothing worse than that.
We try not to be negative on this channel about Disney stuff, but man, jeez,
that was so bad.
It was really bad.
So. Also, real quick, because this is what's on my mind, but I have recruited Kyle to help me watch Eddie the Eagle. Have any of y'all seen this movie?
Right.
I feel like it was in theaters and it was supposed to be great, or maybe it happened like during the pandemic or something, but I never hear anybody talk about it, but I really want to watch it. So
wait, Eddie the Eagle...
That's the one about the skier. You know, the ski jumper?
That was before the pandemic, I think.
See, that's what I can't remember. My timeline's completely off, but I know it was supposed to be in the theaters.
But I think,
I don't know if it
This was one of those movies that was a Fox movie that now is a Disney movie because of that,
I think that's right.
So we're actually going to review it. And
we're going to start it this weekend.
And we'll put it up here for you guys and on our other channel as well.
Obviously, it is like sports season in my mind because football is just like... football and cross country and all of my favorite sports. So, I'm all about the sports movies too.
All right, I think we waited long enough. Looks like the main crowd is here. If you haven't, please do make sure you smash that like button And we'll get started here with just the pregame rules and such, just to remind you of how everything works. Remember, 20 questions. 10 questions are the pre-announced theme, that being Tokyo DisneySea. Not land, not air, sea. The other 10 are random. We have a timer of 40 seconds for one answer attempt. If you answer a second time, don't even worry about misspellings. We won't be able to count that. And if you become a problem, meaning you just spam it a lot, we might have to disqualify you. I don't know. I might be mean like that. Be strategic with when you answer. Don't try to answer right away so that other people can't copy it. A couple tips for you throughout the night just to help you have a better overall experience of the stream, whether that feel like you're behind, your answer came in first. Just keep in mind some of these things that might happen throughout the stream. This is the leaderboard, and since we weren't able to show you the leaderboard for the last two streams, I'll show you who got the game winner points the last two times was Pamela and Allie Rose. They're in a tie again with Avery for the top place this week. So we'll see if one of them can break the tie. And you can see everybody else there in the top 10. The top 20 right now is being revealed. People trying to work their way up into the top 10. And then we've started just the top 30 so you can see everybody else in there as well that you might see pop in on the stream tonight. So if you want to be on that leaderboard, there's how you do it. 3 possible points tonight, 1 for participating, 1 for getting at least 1 correct answer tonight, and then 1 if you're the game winner. We determine the game winner by random draw based on the number of correct responses you give tonight, thrown into a hat, and then we draw it out, and that person's the game winner. What are you laughing at over here? What are you laughing at?
When we go back on the screen, I'll tell you.
Oh, Lord.
I'm laughing because, so Pamela's talking about the best sports movies. And I was waiting on Avery to say, no, Pamela, the best hockey movie is Ice Princess, not Miracle, which I still stinking haven't seen, and that needs to be next. After we watch Eddie the Eagle, which they're saying came out in 2016, so my timeline is all off.
We'll put it in the rotation for you to watch or something like that. We'll get to it at some point. We still have to watch the greatest hockey movie of all time, Miracle, not Ice Princess.
That's what I just said, babe.
I thought you were talking about Ice Princess. I'm so confused.
I just said I haven't seen Miracle, and that's what we need to
watch. I was still on Ice Princess.
I
was still on Ice Princess. All right. Anyway, enough of that tonight. You can see we're off to a flying start, back together for the first time in 2 weeks. Let's get things started tonight.
Please.
First themed question. Here we go.
Who technically owns Tokyo DisneySea? Well, this is confusing.
It's not confusing.
If it's not Disney, I'm concerned.
Didn't say it wasn't Disney. But which one is it? Or who is it? Who technically owns Tokyo DisneySea? Not even a guess, huh?
Not even a guess.
Wow, that's sad.
Pamela's yelling at me.
Captain Macaroon.
I know I need to go see Miracle.
It's so good. It's really good. And a few more seconds here on our end. Time. The correct answer is the Oriental Land Company.
What?
Nobody got it in on time.
What?
Nobody did. They all came in after the fact on there. Nobody got it on time. I promise. I was very shocked by that.
Maybe we should give some people some points because tons of people
That's
got
the point of the
answer.
timer. That's the point of the timer. That's how this thing works. You've forgotten how this thing works, right? No, I'm going to be a stickler.
I'm just having a little more of a heart.
I have no heart. You should know this about me.
You're the Grinch.
I am the Grinch. And actually, you're the Grinch.
I'm saying give them the points. They all got it in.
Fun fact, Disney does not own the Oriental Land Company, but Disney, Tokyo DisneySea, the Disney Resort. They are the operators of it, but they do not own it. So it's kind of weird. And it used to be the same way with Paris. Now Disney is the majority owner of Paris, so ineffectively they are the owners of it, kind of, sort of.
Yeah, I'm going to agree with 8 on this one.
What's that? Because
all on my iPad, and I know you go off of this one.
I know. See, it's always going to look different on you guys' screen.
But I'm just saying, maybe we need to increase the time.
We're always going to have to go off this screen, and the time, we've already played with this a lot, because it's always going to be a little weird. Can't go off anybody else's screen.
I tried, guys. I am 100% on your team.
All right. Question 2.
Who was Disney's CEO during the opening of Tokyo DisneySea?
If you want me to refresh Captain Akron, we lose the screen. We will not be streaming anymore.
Who was the Disney CEO during the opening of Tokyo DisneySea?
This one shouldn't be too hard. Do you know anybody that was been CEO? You know one. Don't say his name, but you know one. But okay, I'm not saying that's the answer, but nope. This one before it.
It doesn't matter. You're not going to give anybody any points anyway.
Yes,
so.
I am. Yes, I am. You got like another 10 seconds. There we go. Michael Eisner is the correct answer. Last one to get it on time was 8. So we got 8. Sarah, Pamela, Matthew, J.M., Captain Akron, Daniel, and Thomas, and Avery. Did I say Avery?
So, real quick though.
Yes.
Because I'm concerned that these two people that said Miller, was that an autocorrect for Eisner?
We can count that, yeah. Didn't I give Sarah the points? Didn't I give Sarah the points?
You did, yeah.
So then that means that
who else put Miller? Mike.
Mike should get it as well. That's a good point. See, look, I'm reasonable. I even said at the beginning when we were reading the rules that don't worry about spelling. I'm not a Grinch all the time. Sometimes though. Question 3.
How many lands does Tokyo DisneySea have?
At least you can guess, just guess on this one.
How many lands does Tokyo DisneySea have? Uh-oh. Avery says no. Miller was another CEO.
Well, let me think on that. Did you guys, and be honest, Sarah and who was the other? Mike, did y'all mean Miller, Ron Miller? If y'all did, let's be honest, we'll have to discount that one. But if you meant Eisner, we'll let you have it. Got a few more seconds here. What you guess? Oh no. And time. The correct answer is 7. Last one to get on time was Pamela. We got Pamela, Sarah, Avery, Captain Akron, and that's it on the timer. 7, 14,605,000.
Daniel.
He always has to get that one in there.
That's his dad.
7 magical lands of fun and fantasy. I feel like that's a song from Disney World, but who knows? Mike says, "Don't give me the point." So, Mike, thank you for the honesty. We appreciate that. All right, question. What are we on? 4?
4.
4, way down here.
What type of structure sits at the center of Tokyo DisneySea?
You know what? For Mike's honesty, he gets my bonus point tonight.
There you go.
Give him the point back.
What type of structure sits at the center of Tokyo DisneySea?
What type of... I guess that's not the worst answer you could give. We'll tell him what you answered in just a second, but it's...
I have absolutely no idea.
Like, I could... Your mind went there, and that's good, but like it's something else related, maybe kind of to that theming. It better include Epcot, Disney Springs, and all. No, I don't think so. Kind of structure. Didn't ask for names. Unfortunately, I knew I was going to get somebody with that one. And time. A volcano is the correct answer. Last one to get it was JM. We've got obviously JM, Sarah, Mike.
Whoa.
You may hold up.
Okay, you're good.
Daniel, Thomas, and Pamela, Captain Akron. Now, Avery, you're going to hate me for this. I can't give you the points because you said Mount Prometheus. That is the name of the volcano, but I asked for the structure, not the name of it.
Pretty sure they all still hate you for question
I'm
1.
just saying. I asked for that. Like, I specifically even wrote down what's the name of the structure. I said, you know what? I'm going to erase that. I'm going to say, what kind of structure is it?
Just imagine being married to this person.
It's Mount Prometheus is not the structure. It is the name of it. Volcano is. So there I go, being devious again. All right, question 5.
Which Tokyo DisneySea land contains 2 attractions, which are also at Hollywood Studios? Which Tokyo DisneySea land contains 2 attractions, which are also at Hollywood Studios?
It's a little oxymoronic. DisneySea Land. Yeah, this one's a little on the harder side, but let's see who knows it.
Speaking of Hollywood Studios, do you see that Rise of the Resistance is now a standard queue line?
Everybody raise the roof on that one. You will never, ever again, unless you just wait in line all day, have your day waste. Well, not waste. It wasn't a waste.
That was such a waste because the last 2 times we've been, we never got in a boarding group no matter what Wi-Fi we had or what
time.
That was so stupid.
One person got it in time. Avery American Waterfront is the name of the land. So they have 7 different lands.
Oh, we were looking for the land, not the rides.
No, the land.
Bruh.
The American Waterfront
Question 6. This is ridiculous.
So good job, Avery. Way to Google that one up. Unless you already knew it, which you are a trivia master.
Did.
You probably did know it. Question 6.
In what year will Tokyo DisneySea's 8th land open?
Timer has started. Ooh, good guess, Jess.
It's wrong, though, isn't it?
It is wrong, but that's a very good guess.
In what year will Tokyo DisneySea's 8th land open?
Yeah, I love it too, Avery. I've never been, obviously, but it's the one I don't like to fly, but I would fly to go see that one. Did I say attraction?
Pull it back up.
Ooh, we might have a... Well, if that's the case, nobody got it. I might be off my game set. We'll pull it back up in just a second.
5.
We'll pull it back up in a second. Let me just get through this one here. A few more seconds. And there we go. Time, 2023. Last one to get it on time was Avery, JM, Daniel, Captain Akron. All right, and let me back up and look at my question. Make sure, what was it, 5 we asked? Which Tokyo land contains 2 attractions, which are also...
Yeah, it was which land.
Contain. Yeah, so the question was correct. You just got to make sure you read it carefully. Question 7.
What former Magic Kingdom attraction lives on at Tokyo DisneySea?
Lives on.
Yeah, that's very weird. Which former Magic Kingdom attraction lives on at Tokyo DisneySea?
Is that a little more, now that you have the inflection of the voice in there, it kind of makes more sense?
Yes. That's why sometimes I think you should read the questions.
That's too much. Listen, I have much respect for what Jessica does for me now on these shows after doing it last week. Because it was like, I got to pay attention to this, come up with the question. You should have seen me. I had books laid out here just trying to do things all at the same time.
Books?
Because this was random. It was all random last week.
Oh,
I used the big book and everything.
I see.
Which attraction lives on that used to be at Magic Kingdom at Tokyo DisneySea? Dun, 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 dun. And time, we have 2 people that got it, Thomas and Avery. They got it, their answers in on time. 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea. Did you ever ride that?
No.
I don't remember riding it. It was probably too much of a chicken, to be honest with you. I'm a big chicken.
I don't remember that at all.
It was the boat thing. It's where Seven Dwarfs Mine Train is now. It used to be behind Pooh.
Yeah, I don't remember that at all.
They turned it into a character meet and greet when they took the boat right away. It was kind of sad. I mean, I never went on it, but it was one of those memories. I remember seeing the boats go along in the water. It was really cool. It was supposed to be a submarine ride kind of thing.
Never rode it.
Well.
Question 7.
7? Man, we got to get going here.
What former Magic Kingdom...
Nope, that's not it.
Question 8. What was the original name for the park concept of Tokyo DisneySea?
I actually like this name.
What was the original name for the park concept of Tokyo DisneySea? I'm ready to get to the non-DisneySea question.
But you're learning something. That's
I'm not. I'm not going to remember any of this.
Yes, you will.
Ask me question 1 again. I promise you I'll still get it wrong.
Who was the CEO?
Eisner.
There you go. That wasn't the first question, but it was the second one, I think. Yeah, you got a few more seconds here.
Because I thought Miller was Eisner.
Good point. I'm glad that somebody reminded me that Miller was the CEO. And
it's probably Avery.
Time. The answer is Port Disney. Only one to get it was Avery on time. Port Disney. That's actually a really good name. It's kind of generic, and I'm glad they went with DisneySea because it's more creative, I guess. And it's one word.
Disneyland.
Exactly. I mean, that's why it makes sense, right? But the whole Port Disney idea was kind of like, I liked the name of that because the lands are actually ports, is what they're called. Ports of call. That should have been a trivia question. What am I doing in my life? Question 9.
What 2 U.S. states are represented in the American waterfront land of Tokyo DisneySea?
Defunct Land is a good YouTube channel for learning random Disney stuff.
What 2 U.S. states are represented in the American waterfront land of Tokyo DisneySea?
One of these is very hard to say. So you're wrong.
One of the states?
Mm-hmm. What are you doing? What are you doing?
Trying to figure out which state is hard to say.
You'll come to you in just a second.
It's going to be Massachusetts, isn't it?
And time. We got 2 answers in on time. Massachusetts and New York.
What?
Massachusetts.
No.
Massachusetts.
There's T's.
Massachusetts.
Massachusetts, you idiot.
Did I give you the right the people? We have Avery and Allie Rose who got it. Massachusetts.
Thank you.
Sis.
How do you say sit to a dog?
But look, everybody else said California and Florida.
That's exactly what I put.
I know, so that's why I was saying. I see why you went there.
Say that word again.
Massachusetts.
Wow. Say Boston, Massachusetts.
Boston, Massachusetts. I said sits. All right, last theme question tonight.
Kyle also says Valentine's Day.
All right, question 10.
What Disney princess has a land themed for her at Tokyo DisneySea?
Yep, Cape Cod is the area that they kind of represent in the American waterfront, which is part of Massachusetts.
Good job. What Disney princess has a land themed for her at Tokyo DisneySea?
This one is what you call a softball. Softball.
Is my answer correct?
Yes, it is.
Thank
Good
goodness.
job. We didn't guess how many you were going to get right tonight.
You know why? Because it's probably 0.
No, you got one right there.
Yeah, that's what I would have guessed, though.
I'm from MA. Say Massachusetts. Massachusetts. But it's spelled sets.
But that doesn't matter. It's not sis.
It's a sis.
You definitely pronounce the T.
And time. All right, the answer is Ariel. Last one to get it in on time. Did anybody get it?
Y'all didn't get Ariel?
Nobody got it.
Oh, Avery got it.
But it was after the timer went off on our end. Nobody got it. The Mermaid Lagoon is what it's called, and it specifically says in the description, themed after Ariel and her mermaid. So. But that land that's coming is going to have Frozen and Peter Pan and Tangled in it. So I guess technically you could have had Elsa if it existed right now. But it doesn't.
I'm sorry. I'm just over the Frozen generation.
All right, quick break. Everybody take a quick breather. A couple reminders for you. Ways you can help support our content here on the channel. You can watch the videos. You can join the Power Line. Thank you to people like Pamela and Daniel who are here tonight, who are part of our channel membership program. $1 a month is all it takes. There's Super Chats, PayPals, TeePublic Store, all ways that you can help support what we do here. There's also Disney through your eyes, actually, our Facebook group. Come on over there, hang out with us, have a good old time with us and many others, just talking about Disney stuff. And then, I'm sorry, we do not have a sale right now, so that's my fault. That one's one I brought up a little
Kyle
quick there.
is just wanting you to spend more money.
That's exactly right. All right, I think we're ready for random stuff. Are you ready?
Yes. Gosh, yes. Question 11. Move on with our lives.
Question 11.
What is the name, not episode number, of the Star Wars film Colin
Trevorrow
was supposed to direct? What is the name of the Star Wars film Colin Trevorrow was supposed to direct? Man, I would hate for that to be my last name.
See, I said that last question was a softball because water theme.
Ariel, exactly.
And only Jessica got it.
What does that say?
That's a lot. I'm kidding. Kidding. Everybody has their forte. Trivia is just not yours.
What is my forte?
But you're an excellent nurse. Outstanding nurse. And time. The answer is Rise of Skywalker. Only 2 people got it on time. Avery and Daniel. The Rise of Skywalker. That made everybody think for a second. Because it's easy just to go episode 9. So that's why I took it away from you.
I don't even know who Colin Trevorrow is. So.
He did, well, you haven't watched these movies, but he's the Godzilla movies lately, or one of them at least. A couple other things as well.
That's the saddest thing. Like, if some of these people walked into my hospital and I had to be their nurse.
Well, I wouldn't know what he looks like.
Honestly. I'd have no idea they were famous. I wouldn't even know based on their name. And they'd be like, don't you know who I am? I'd be like, no.
You'd know,
Dee's back.
Dee's in the house. Another Powerline member. What's going on, Dee? Thanks for being here. Whoop, whoop. All right, question 12.
At what Disney attraction will you hear the phrase, and of course, these little beauties? I have absolutely no idea. Can you say it with the right inflection?
If I do the inflection, it'll give it away.
Do it.
I'll do it after.
Do it.
I'll do it after, I promise. And what Disney attraction will you hear the phrase, of course, these little beauties? I'm sorry. I cannot do it until after. It will give it away.
Okay, so don't tell me the answer. I'm not going to look at what people are writing. So before you tell me who got it right, do the inflection and see if I can figure it out.
Well, hold on. We've got timers here.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, once the timer's out,
okay.
Before you tell me the answer, I'm not going to look. You're going to do the inflection and see if then I can get it.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm still not going to be able to get it.
I think it's a good thing here. Few more seconds here. Did you put D down, by the way? Time.
No.
I was about
do the
to
inflection.
I'm doing the inflection. Last one to get it, though, was Pamela on time. Okay. And of course, these little beauties.
Say it one more time.
And of course, these little beauties. I can't do it. It's a
I've
deep
heard
voice.
this.
Jessica, you want to look up? Soren. It's
When
the
does
voice
he
of
say
Kronk.
that?
The voice of Kronk. When he's saying, you need to store all your personal belongings, and of course,
the hat.
these little beauties. And it's the guy.
That's the voice of Kronk.
Yes.
How did I not know that?
All right. Pamela, 8, Sarah, Allie Rose, Daniel, Matthew, Avery, Captain Akron. Very good, very good, very good.
Man, that makes me so mad.
All right. Let's go. Let's keep moving on here. Question. Were we on 13, 14, 13?
13. What is the first name of the Pixar character known as Linguini?
Just take a stab in the dark. I bet you can get it.
What is the name of the Pixar character known as Linguini?
You know, there's some characters that like people will forever be associated with, like Mark Hamill, Luke Skywalker. Patrick Warburton is Kronk. I mean, like, that's just what everybody hears. He's done so many other things, but he's Kronk. Kronk! By the way, I personally, but Jessica kind of shares this dream a little bit too, of having a boxer one day. We think we're going to name it Kronk.
I came up with that name. I love that Dee said...
Time.
I thought you were trying to do a rubbish Australian accent.
Rubbish. What rubbish? Alfredo is the correct answer. The last one to get it on time was Daniel. Daniel, Pamela, 8, Allie Rose, Avery. Good job. What a...
I'm going to start putting that in my vocabulary.
There's nothing more like... There's nothing more like... You should take offense to than someone saying something's rubbish that you did. I mean, I'm not offended.
That's
but,
the best, like, across the pond phrase I've ever heard.
Such rubbish.
It's such rubbish.
Rubbish.
It's like a nice way of saying, you suck.
No, mate, I can do a much better, we'll go put some shrimp on the barbie. Crikey!
Send help.
Question 14.
Yeah. In what MCU movie could you see a character sitting in a giant donut? In what MCU movie could you see a character sitting in a giant donut? Also, speaking of across the pond, did you see the Great British Bake Off is coming back?
I haven't watched that show in like years, baby.
You watched it on Netflix to fall asleep to all the time.
Years ago.
Last year.
Years.
Anywho, it comes back, and I'm so excited.
What absolute rubbish. It is. I know.
Kyle, you're absolute rubbish.
I know. And time. Iron Man 2 is the correct answer. Last one to get it on time was Allie Rose. So we got Allie Rose, Avery, 8, Daniel, JM, Matthew. Very good. Sir, I'm going to ask you to exit the donut. Who said it?
Loki?
No, that was Nick Fury.
Thor?
Nick Fury.
Iron Man?
Question, what? 2 Iron Man, yes. Question 15.
In which Disney park could you have found a snack called ants on a log? In which Disney park could you have found a snack called ants on a log? Are we talking traditional ants on a log, like the celery with peanut butter and raisins?
Doesn't really matter. I can't answer that question. You just need to. This should not be that hard.
Read what D said.
I don't watch it, but my sisters love it. Soggy bottoms and all that.
Say it how you say it.
Soggy bottoms. Soggy bottoms. I like the way he says nuts too. He says nuts. Your nuts were crispy.
That's my favorite thing. Kyle will watch the show and then go around the house saying, soggy bottoms.
Soggy bottoms. And time. Correct answer was Disney's California Adventure. You used to be able to find it in A Bug's Land because, yes, it was like, you know what you were thinking of.
Why would you pay money for that?
Because people buy things.
Out of all the snacks.
Last one to get it on time. Only one to get it, I think.
Avery?
Yes, Avery's the only one that got it. Disney's California Adventure.
To be fair, Animal Kingdom was a pretty logical guess.
It was. And I thought a lot of you would go there, which is why I asked the question.
Wow.
Trick you up. Trick you up just a little bit. Like I gotta
Trick
have.
you up just a little bit.
Listen, I gotta have a little fun myself. Okay. Question 16. There it is.
Who was the original voice of Sam Eagle? Eddie.
Eddie the Eagle. Yes.
Who was the original voice of Sam Eagle?
Are you gonna try?
I did try in my heart.
Are we on 16? I can't remember. Is that what you just marked
That was
off?
16.
Okay, so we're on 17.
No, we're on question 16 right now.
D, so am I rubbish or am I a trickster? You've given me a lot of names.
You're a rubbish trickster.
Wow. With a soggy bottom.
I'm concerned.
Who likes newts?
You probably need to go take a shower.
Time. Frank Oz is the correct answer. Avery got it in just under the wire. That's tough. That's tough. All right, question 17.
How many Roald Dahl works has Disney at least tried to develop into movies?
Even if you don't know the answer, just take a guess. Jessica was super close.
Cool. How many Roald Dahl works has Disney at least tried to develop into movies?
Be careful with your answer here, too. Be very, very careful.
I'm realizing that one of the ones I counted is not Disney.
Oh, yeah. That's why
It's a fabulous movie. And book. But
it's all right.
that movie is comical.
It's all right. It's okay. It's all right. It's fine. It's whatever.
Going in the choking.
And time. The correct answer is 3. Nobody got it. So the 3, the
James and the Giant Peach.
the BFG,
BFG.
and the Gremlins was started in production but never came to fruition outside of like concept art and stuff like that back when Walt Disney was around.
That makes me want to buy all the Roald Dahl books.
So that's why I said at least tried to produce. The Gremlins was.
How do you not like Matilda? I know it's not Disney, but listen. Bruce Bogtrotter eating that whole chocolate cake.
It sounds like a Harry Potter thing. I can't do it. Sorry. All right, question 18. Nobody got that one. Here we go.
What 3 classic Disney characters starred in the Working for Peanuts short?
3. I need all 3 in your answer.
What 3 classic Disney characters starred in the Working for Peanuts short?
So D, if that had been your first answer on the last question, you would have gotten the points and the only one that got it. But you were
For
not.
that, I'll give you my bonus point. And she just said Matilda's great, so.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, everybody loves Matilda, Kyle.
Matilda's, it's fine.
She's a little girl that reads books and didn't fit in with her family. How could you not love her?
Of course you would like that.
I mean, I fit in with my family, but I read books.
And question time.
Oh, that's an annoying sound.
I think one person got it. Yes, the man Avery got it. Donald, Chip, and Dale. It's when they were working with the elephant in the circus and stuff like that. And of course, Chip and Dale wreaked havoc with Donald, as they usually do. As everybody ruins Donald's life. He's so picked on.
Or maybe he's picked on because he's mean.
Question 19.
What is the name of the racing video game from Wreck-It Ralph? Ooh, another good movie.
It is a good movie. And I love the song again. When can I see you again? Na, na, na.
What is the name of the racing video? I wish y'all could see Kyle's dancing. Racing video game from Wreck-It Ralph. Pretty sure our neighbor just saw you doing that.
That's fine. What's up? It's dark outside. They can't see me.
You've got the window open and our lights are on. Do you understand how light works?
Do you understand? I have a feeling that Avery, even on the random draw, is going to get the points tonight, the game point, because he is dominating.
Sure.
And time. Whoop. I did it again. Sugar Rush. Last one to get on time was Pamela. We got Pamela, Captain Akron, Matthew, Allie Rose, Avery, 8. Daniel, JM. This is a question mark. Daniel. Thank goodness I get the occasional bonus point, otherwise I'd be in the nil points. But you get a point for being here, D. That's why we do this.
It's a point in our hearts.
I was gonna make a soggy bottom joke, but it didn't work, so never mind. All right, last question tonight. Here we go. Question 20.
What is the name of the Disney teddy bear you found once featured in Epcot? What? Read that again.
It was probably...
Read that for us.
What is the name of the Disney teddy bear you have found once featured in Epcot? Or once found featured?
What does that even mean, once found featured?
At one point. At one point.
So you found should not be in there. Is basically what we're saying.
This teddy bear used to be featured in Epcot.
There you go.
How about that? Wow. Oh, good job. Look at you.
So that's not there anymore?
Nope. Well, they don't promote it as much anymore.
Yeah, that was kind of weird how they promoted it so much.
You guys can't see it, but I have the pins on my board.
You do?
Mm-hmm. Some of them. Not all of them, but some of them. Looks like basically everybody knows the answer. Time! Last one to get it was Pamela Duffy, the bear, or Duffy. Pamela, Sarah, Matthew, Allie Rose, JM.
Wait.
D got one! Sorry, we're like pumping D up tonight. Captain Akron, and Daniel, Avery. Did I say 8 already?
I have no idea.
I said 8. Okay, who do you want me to go through it one more time?
No.
Pamela, Sarah, Matthew, Allie Rose, JM, D, Captain Akron, Daniel, Avery, 8. We got it.
Okay.
All right. Jessica's tallying up the points. Obviously, you won't know who won tonight, but you know how many chances you'll have thrown into the hat for this week. And don't fret, even if you've got just one time in there, you have a chance at winning the game winner point. That's how we changed this thing up, made it a little bit more competitive. Reminder, we probably will have another Disney Through Our Eyes episode this week. And we'll probably
I need to come up with a topic.
Yeah, you probably do. And we'll probably start working on that Eddie the Eagle review. So I can't guarantee when that'll be up, but we'll probably let our Powerline members have access to it first, as we always do, or try to do. We can, and you never know when we'll have another trailer reaction, so stay tuned this week.
Oh, JM wants to know if you've been watching What If.
Yes, I have been watching What If. It's fine.
Are you caught up?
Yes, I'm caught up. It's fine.
Okay, so not your favorite.
No, I mean, I knew it
So
was.
you like that weird Clone Wars thing better?
It's about the same.
Oh.
I think there were definitely there have been far superior episodes in the, not Clone Wars, but the Bad Batch.
Oh, same thing.
Yeah, there's been better episodes overall, but it's not bad. Like I've enjoyed it. There's just for me no consequences to it because it's What If. Anyway, so on your way out, please do make sure you smash the like button. That will be a huge help to us. Here are your points for the night. Pamela with 7, JM with 11, Thomas with 4, Daniel with 10, Avery with a whopping 17, Matthew 5, Sarah 5, Allie Rose 7, Captain Akron 6, 8, 6. It's always weird, 8. We should just write Cosmic 8 next to it so it doesn't sound so weird. Mike Bush 2, and D Hazel with 2. All right, so there you go. I'm going to give you that.
Yeah, you're just ruining my notebook.
Put it there over there. Thank you guys for being patient and waiting for us to get back on schedule here.
We are back.
We are
for
back.
Good. You're stuck with us.
Next week is going to be fun. I think the topic that I picked out is going to be pretty good. But thank you all so much for being here. We appreciate you hanging out with us, even if this is on the replay. And hope to see you back here next Thursday with us for Disney Trivia Night. Till we assemble again.
May the Force be with you.
And we'll see you real soon.
Bye, guys.